So I mean, you'll see right now. Hopefully, when
I have to say I know this machine to be a little less reliable.
It did something similar like a year ago, and then just magically worked again. So
Okay.
I didn't do anything about it.
So it runs hot. You don't have a display.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm guessing. I mean, it could be the screen, but the keyboard's.
Well, no, it turned on this morning.
Okay.
Like the screen worked, and I was able to like do something for like 2 minutes, and then it just turned off.
Got it. Okay, you got the charger for it?
Yeah.
I have a USB. I have my own USB-C charger anyway. But all right, let's see. Yeah, I hate it. All the iterations of this machine for the last several years have been where the motherboard burns up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just sitting here.
Okay.
Does it run hot?
Hasn't been long enough for me to tell you
You
that.
don't use it that much then, right?
It's been sitting for a minute.
Got it.
But
okay.
I'm trying to apply for some jobs, so.
Oh yeah. I know the feeling. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let's plug this in.
Okay.
See how it works. But yeah, the motherboard on these things is the most expensive part too.
Perfect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. That was me trying to call you. I didn't know if you.
Oh.
Yeah. Not a big deal. You didn't answer.
Oh, I was calling from my house phone, so that's why.
All right. No big deal.
Throughout this eerily quiet building.
Okay, let's just see how this behaves. All right. XPS 13. How long did you use it this morning?
Literally like 2 minutes and then 1 minute.
It turned it off. It
Yeah.
turned itself off.
Mm-hmm. Well, plugged in.
Got it.
And when I tried it last week,
Do you know if it held a charge? Was the battery?
it said, so when it did turn on, it said the battery is critically low.
Yeah.
But I don't know it's because it had been doing this
Right.
for.
Okay, I have
A
my
few
own
days?
charger. I'm wondering if maybe your charger's not charging properly, even though the light is there. Wait,
I've been
is that
using it
what-
to charge my phone.
You used it to charge your phone, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that says a lot. So you have an Android?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Hey, oh. Saw the Dell logo. Yeah.
Right? It's teasing.
Yeah, so how long have you had this machine?
Since January 2020, and it's a refurb.
Oh, yeah, that's another, yeah. So you only had, what, probably a 90-day warranty on it?
Yeah, that.
It's blinking like the motherboard's bad. That's why this keyboard's blinking the way it is.
Yeah.
We can see what the cost of a motherboard is. We go to parts-people.com. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's trying. That's weird.
Right?
Yeah. Parts dash .com. All right. Good. Let's do this. This company,
Mm-hmm.
they just buy extra parts from Dell,
Okay.
so it is all OEM parts. Okay, so you will read off the service. Oh wait, this one doesn't have a panel under there, huh? Most of them have a little panel right here. Where's the service tag? Of course, you can't read it.
Uh-huh.
Barely, anyway.
I've guesstimated it what it is a couple times.
Okay,
but
let's
I don't
try
think
it.
it's turned out right.
Yeah, let's try it. You want to see if you can potentially give it to me? Sorry, it's still plugged
Yeah.
in.
GLM.
Hold on, now almost there.
Good.
Which mouse do we need? G.
Mm-hmm.
L, M as in Mike,
Mhm.
yes.
And then Y.
Yankee.
And then what I think is an E.
Echo.
N.
November.
And then I think a 2.
Let's see. The survey says. Could not find. No, it doesn't like that one.
Okay, so it's. The E could be something else.
Okay.
And what could that something else be?
It amazes me these companies put these identifiers that are critical on high wear points.
Correct.
Yeah. Where your leg touches every day.
have no idea what else that would be. Maybe try a
Wait,
Z instead of an E?
Yeah, we can try that. You say a Z
Yeah.
instead of an E as an
Mhm.
echo.
Correct.
All right. Z.
I feel like I'm the eye doctor right now.
Wow, that's that stupid wear point. Ooh, is it populating? Watch it give us some wrong model
Uh-huh.
because what you just gave me. Okay, that works.
Hey!
Here, take a picture of that while you're at it, so you
Okay.
have it for your record. So, okay, so what we're looking for. Got it. Okay, so we want probably a motherboard. I still want to try a different charger. Let's see here, motherboard. Where's the motherboard? Power. Do they not have the motherboard? Touchpad, LCD screen, web camera, wireless card. They don't have the you know what? Possibly because it's such a problem motherboard, that might not be why they have one available.
Okay.
So, I know that these motherboards are unreliable. This is their problem child, this XPS 13. So, heck. Let me try it. Let me see if I can find another power charger just to see here.
Okay. Sure.
USB. Heck. Let's see here. Which charger? Oh, I put all the white ones, all the Apple ones. Over here. Which one of these? USB. Oh, here's the USB-C. Oh, here's the cable. There we go. This is a stretch, but let's just see.
Sure.
The bigger version of that machine, the 15, is a more reliable experience. I think it just overheats.
Yeah, definitely. When it did work, would run.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. It's weird that it comes on for a second. Usually it's just a did. Let's let it sit there.
Yeah.
That's like a expensive motherboard too.
Great.
Yeah. Do you need stuff off of here? Are you backed up already?
I need.
This is-
Right now, no. No, I do. I'm starting a class on Wednesday, tomorrow. Cool.
So none of your stuff's in the cloud?
No, I have, like,
OneDrive and
majority of my stuff. So I do GIS, and so I have all of my, like, GIS data is on the C drive, and then everything
Yeah.
else is synced to Dropbox. So, like,
Got
I have
it.
that elsewhere, but, like, the stuff for that and, like, the software.
everything you care about
the
is in the
software
cloud.
that I need.
Oh, yeah, you need to install it somewhere else.
Correct. And everyone else in my family has Macs, and that doesn't
Right, got it.
apply, so.
Oh, it's staying on. Drum roll. Oh. That was weird. Is that the longest it's ever stood? No, for you
No,
it just
I
stood on 2
got on a
minutes.
browser this morning.
Yeah. That's weird. Oh, hold on. Warning. What alert? You're okay. Undersized. You got time to sit around for 5 or 10 minutes and try to let the battery charge for a little bit?
Yep.
All right.
This is what I'm doing today.
Okay, so what that message is implied is that the charger I have doesn't give it enough power.
Yes.
I'm wondering if maybe your charger is failing. It's possible that it's charging your phone okay because it's not pushing enough amperage to charge its battery.
Okay.
So maybe if we let it sit for 10 minutes,
Okay.
maybe it'll come to life.
Sure.
So I mean, it would be great if it was your battery.
That sounds much better, much
Yeah.
easier than motherboard.
Yeah, in fact, you know what we could try? I could just unplug the battery. I'm just kind of curious, because I've not seen this behavior in a while. Yeah. There used to, on some of the older ones, there's a panel here where this number would be underneath. This is this must be the latest model that I've seen the later model with the cover. That's weird. Anyway.
They hadn't learned yet.
Oh well. Weird. Alright, so let's just see. That one. Do. Yeah, literally about 10 of these in the last few years.
Okay.
That's not the. I mean, every computer company has their occasional
Right.
bad models, and it's actually not the right one. What's this here? Oh, that's more correct. There we go. I'm wondering if there's so much batteries bad.
Would not using it for a while
Well,
make
yeah,
it act up?
for weeks on end or more, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, battery really needs to be used.
Right.
It's sort of like a car that sits for many months.
Mm-hmm.
The battery could potentially drain, and then you just won't crank. I mean, it's sort of normal for it to fail the battery to fail after 3 or more years,
Okay.
but technically. Okay. This thing's never been opened.
I sure haven't opened it.
What?
I sure haven't opened it.
Yeah. It's got the original factory seal. Oh, good. Okay. Man, this thing was not on for very much, and it's like hot right there. Yep. Okay. Let's reseat your CMOS battery. Oh, that's a tiny CMOS battery. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, your storage is pretty easy to get to, worst case scenario, if you really needed to.
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if it was on when you walked in here.
Uncertain. I couldn't seem to make it.
Right, we couldn't
turn
tell,
on.
right. It was in an unknown state.
Yeah.
Battery's not bulged out. That's also a sign of a bad battery.
Mm-hmm.
No obvious signs of physical issues. So right now the battery's not even plugged in. Let's just see if no, it's the motherboard because I just eliminated the battery as possibly a problem.
Right.
It's not even plugged in.
I know that the ports were sometimes not reliable.
Right.
So I don't know if that would affect anything.
Well, your fans aren't even spinning up. Oh, we got an error code on the bottom. What is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's figure this out on Google, see what that error code is, because Dell is pretty good about this.
Okay.
So we got 1, 2, 3 amber, and then 1 white, and do the XPS 13 for that code. See if you can put that in verbiage. Yeah. So we got 3 ambers and 1 white. That probably is the bad motherboard. One, 2, 3, white. Brown, 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 white. Let's try this. Are both of these on the left side charged? Can I charge from either one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
And from the other side as well.
Got it.
At least
Yeah.
that's what I use it. So it's time to change the CMOS battery.
Oh, I pulled it out, that's right. Well, that tells me that. Okay, so now I'm trying it again. I wanted to reseat that. Okay, turn on. Okay, now we got 3. Okay, so now it's a different code.
Okay.
1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 browns, 1 white for the XPS 13. Fans have never come on at all. This thing I don't think has any removable RAM. Your SSD, which is your storage, is, but that's about it. What'd you find?
It's a very long error.
Yeah. And something's up because we have your heat's. This is all very hot.
Okay.
That should not be hot if we don't have anything on the screen.
Yeah.
So your motherboard's bad. Yeah.
Okay.
That's- How frustrating.
The one I found didn't have an explanation. Just a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So then if that's the case and these guys don't have it,
Yeah, I don't trust that many sources for buying straight out of Chinese hardware.
yeah.
Yeah, this company is like a few miles down the road from Dell's headquarters, so I trust them. So if they don't have it, I'm guessing guys like me have bought them all up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they don't even have it listed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, usually you can at least see that they had it in stock at one point. I would take your money and put it towards a replacement machine
Mm-hmm.
rather than even if you found someone like me to fix this, because you're going to have future problems. I try not to sound like a cranky old man when I talk, but recognize the hardware for what it is.
Correct.
Like a mechanic that recognizes a Yugo for the car that it was.
No. Shoot
This-
to be straight.
Yeah, hey, well, I know most of you guys appreciate it. I'm not gonna tell you to throw money at a piece of junk. Alright. So yeah, if you're confident you're all in the cloud, all I would say is put your money towards a replacement piece of hardware
Mm-hmm.
and go from there. Keyboard lit up this time. See, we're getting random results too. Fans aren't spinning up, which is probably part of why this part of the machine is so hot. Man.
Is there more legible information inside to make sure that that was
That what?
what was on the bottom was correct
Bottom of what?
of the
Oh, you mean is there a chance that we might have the wrong?
yeah.
Well, this is, oh yeah, so this, like I said, there was a okay, this is not an Inspiron, an XPS is a different line.
Okay, yeah.
So I think maybe you guessed a random,
Right. And
Got it.
and it was right but wrong.
right, now you guessed a correct one? It's
Right.
like guessing the VIN and
Right.
getting in the wrong car.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so, cool, so let's just see if we can, maybe that's why the motherboard's not showing up.
There we go.
Let me put this together before I hand it to you and
Okay.
then, hey Chris, it fell apart and, yeah, you didn't put it back together?
And so but that information that's on the outside would not be on the inside anymore.
Oh, that's what you're asking, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
No, okay.
That's, oh wait, what is this? Oh, that's just a part number. Yeah, so if we can get it to fire up, we can get it in the BIOS, but if we can't get to the BIOS, we're up a creek. Why couldn't they put that on the inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so GLMY, we know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if that's a TN2, you think?
You can try that.
Let's see, can we try that?
But like you agree the last two are N2?
I think so, yeah. Let's try this again. So, what, no, instead of a Z, you mean maybe?
Correct. It'll be a T.
Got it.
Hey.
Hey, there we
Hey.
are. Okay, there's our motherboard.
Although it says 0.
Of course. At least you can get yourself a part number and do see
Yeah.
if you want to see if you can go find one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually dropped in price. It used to be a $400 or $500 motherboard.
Okay. That's a reasonable number.
Yeah. Oh, this one has a different CPU than what yours shipped with, so it might be either faster or slower. I can't tell just by looking at it what it shipped with. You know if that, remember if it was like an i7 or an i5? Do you have your sales receipt from 3 years ago?
Looking at i5.
Okay, so this might be, oh, and of course this part's refurbed. Oh, it would be a downgrade to an i3. Yeah, that's why it's so cheap.
Hmm.
Yeah, the i7's like a $500 motherboard. So, if you really wanted to fix it, you could probably do that. But I think it would be in your best interest to buy a more reliable piece of hardware.
Okay. Suggestions?
For the bigger version of that is more reliable. If you want to go
Okay.
to eBay, if you don't, I don't know if you just don't have if you're not budgeted for a brand new one, or
It's more like
yeah.
I like to buy things used instead of new, just
Yeah.
because they exist in the world when
Yeah.
there's something new. But
Yeah, why buy a new car? Yeah.
exactly.
You can let someone else deal with the overhead. But unfortunately, I tell people after about 5 or 6 years, the hardware is just it ages out, because if you can't run the latest system, like the latest Windows,
Right.
then you're up a creek that way, because then you don't have access to security. Hey, now it's, oh, the fans are spinning. Jeez. That was not doing that earlier. Hold on, let's see what we have on the screen here.
Yeah.
Of course. That's the first time I've seen the fan spin. Oh, we have a display. Oh, and we've let it sit here charging. Let's let it sit here for a minute.
Okay.
So the fans just sort of randomly decided to spin up.
Okay.
So
There's
what I
life
did
in
is
here
I
yet.
pulled the CMOS battery, which is a calculator battery. That's what you, oh, okay, good, okay, so they stopped. Basically, that little that calculator battery maintains the time if your main battery dies. And if your main battery dies and that battery dies, then the whole system will be erratic, because if the date goes back into the past, the machine will become unreliable. So, okay, it's telling me that this is less than 30 watts. That's no big deal. Let's let it sit and slow charge, and maybe we get a result. So at least we got a solid, confident screen that's not disappearing. Let's see here. I'll take a picture of that too, so now you have a proper.
Yeah.
Let's do F1 now. Let's see what happens. I'm afraid to touch it. Okay, the fans came to life again.
Okay.
If your storage device failed, it shouldn't shut down. But that's weird. The screen just kind of, eh. This gold sticker here looks like aftermarket.
Okay.
I don't think Dell put this here. Someone else refurbed it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not getting a display. The fans are spinning. Come in. How are you? How's it going?
Good.
Your machine is right here. It's been, I just kind of let it sit here. Make
Okay.
sure it's reliable. Let's see how pretty.
That is cool looking.
Yeah. And okay, so let me show you what's up here. You see this thing here?
The bar, yeah.
That's designed to be there to support the weight of your video card.
Okay.
Now, I guess it's just a design flaw. Someone at this EVGA didn't make a phone call to the company that built the case. I physically was not able to put all the screws in
Okay.
because this card is so huge. You see how you get 3 plugs right there?
Yeah.
The third plug is in the way for this shaft.
Well, that looks fine though, right?
Yeah, it's structurally going to do the job.
Okay.
I mean, without that, what happens is the weight of the card starts to bow down, and that's when the thing becomes less reliable.
Right.
Yeah. And if you ever shipped it or moved it long term, you want to take that card out anyway.
Okay.
Just so you know, this guy over here did that. He shipped
Excuse
it
me,
with the card physically in it, and it went all loose inside.
okay, yeah.
So if you're going to move it more than just say home, remove it. But otherwise, it's been sitting here reliably with me screwing around on YouTube.
Cool.
And the numbers all look like they're in yellow, which means good. As long as these numbers are all in yellow, you're nice, healthy,
Awesome.
nothing's overheating. The only thing, you got plenty of room to upgrade, meaning you have the stock HP SSD. If you just go with an M2, you'll get even faster. And of course, here's your other drive here, your data drive. I didn't know if you cared about that.
Yeah.
So that was the mechanical drive
Right.
that
Okay.
sits right here. So,
Right.
And you got plenty of room. So here, I'll show you what's in here. So this is your SSD from HP.
Okay.
There's your power cable. You can put another mechanical drive there. But the mechanical drive in your case is up front here. So you got plenty of room for additional drives.
Needed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So there's plenty of expansion. Just be careful because there's no screw that keeps this from flopping
Right.
open.
Right.
So just kind of hug it when you go home. Yeah, this was fairly straightforward.
Awesome. I'm glad everything worked out well.
Yeah, I actually put it together, made sure it all worked, and then I put it this morning. I put it all together.
Nice. So how much oil? Oh, no.
150.
Okay.
Cool. paid me that last time? I don't remember. No, last time.
Yeah, Venmo,
Oh, okay, I don't remember.
if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Brito.
Yeah,
So-
that's me.
What'd you say?
150.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You're gonna end up having, if you wanna activate Windows, you'll end up having to buy yourself a copy of Windows.
I thought I already had
Did you?
Windows.
Did you? Well, if it's the copy of Windows that came with the HP, because technically your motherboard is a new piece of machinery.
Oh, okay.
It sees it as a new computer. So now you get this activate Windows.
Okay, I'll
It's
figure that out.
yeah, it's still functional. These days, Windows will function, but you're going to have certain limitations, like changing certain advanced features.
I thought that was on the hard drive rather than the
Well,
motherboard.
it is physically, but it talks to the circuitry on the motherboard, and that's what says whether it's this computer or that.
Okay,
So,
I'll figure that out.
right. Technically, it's 100% usable minus some advanced features.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Okay. Do you need me to walk this to the car for you?
No, that's okay. So
Okay.
if I add Windows, then I have full access, including
Yes.
advanced features?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yes. Good. So your video card now has room to work.
Awesome.
Yes. So both these doors flop open from the front, just so you know.
Yep.
And they both also fall off if you want. You can lift them up. Sort of like the
Okay,
the
I
door
see.
the doors on a Jeep.
Just take it right
They're
off.
on hinges. Yes.
And I don't think I have anything else here.
Yeah, everything of yours is basically, there's the stock cooler from the CPU. If you wanted to do it, yeah, everything. I didn't know if you wanted to keep any of this packaging. This is all yours.
No.
And these are extra cables. These are worth keeping.
Okay.
And if you want, I can just throw, here, this box is worth keeping.
You think so?
Yeah, just for the warranty.
Oh, okay.
It should be fine. I tell people, if the stuff lasts 6 weeks, then you're good.
Got it, okay.
But you do have a 3-year warranty on the motherboard.
Cool.
So if you ever needed to send it to them, that's just the easy, proper way to
Right.
ship it. And then, sorry, couldn't even- all right.
Getting out of the way.
Yeah, and then this was the box for the core. These are extra pieces. You're gonna want to keep those pieces.
Okay.
See, like this, I was not able to install this because your video card was
Right.
such a monster.
Yeah.
So just keep all those extra pieces, and I'll throw this other trash away.
Okay.
All right,
I'll come back for these two
Yeah, that's fine.
boxes.
cool. All righty,
PC.
got it. Fans are still spinning. You good? Here, let me get out of your way.
Could you get that door?
Oh, yeah. All
Thanks.
right, thank you. Alrighty. Great. That's weird. It's not firing up, but the fans were staying on. That's why I didn't close it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do it again. Okay, we got a Dell logo. That's weird. It's telling me the cable's not right. Oh, let's do this. Let's do F5. Let me see if the diagnostics even runs.
Okay.
No. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay. XPS 13. Good. Yes. Let's see if we can go through the diagnostics here.
Okay, thanks again, Chris.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
It'll be interesting to see if it crashes while we do the diagnostics.
Make it through. Make it through.
Yeah, right. You definitely need to replace it with a laptop. You're a portable user or a RoadWire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll let that sit and do a diagnostic. Let's see how this goes. It's interesting, the diagnostics is going. And you can log in your OneDrive or whatever, or your Dropbox on your phone too, to confirm all your stuff is in there. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No problems have been detected so far. Yes, let's do the remaining tests. So all the preliminary hardware testing passed.
Okay.
I don't think a failed SSD would cause it to crash just this way. I can try to boot it without it being installed. It's not crashing. That's why I enjoy you guys actually sticking around, so that way I don't have to just him and haw. It's like, what? Yeah. What do you mean I did this or did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the process.
Right. I really don't mind everyone standing over me watching it happen.
Well, you know, it also makes me feel better that it doesn't only happen to me, you know? It's
Right,
like-
yeah. Right. Or if it's well, this is sort of a random issue.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't make diagnosing easier. It's like with a mechanic, you can't do that. You just have to take your word from a mechanic. Yeah,
Right.
your car is making these clacketing noises at random intervals. Let's see, do I have, let's do this. I'll put it on here so I can stand it up. There. XPS 139370. You're never going to hurt anything by having a smaller charger. It'll just take longer to charge.
Right.
But if you have a big one, by fast charging a battery, you can
Mhm.
shorten the overall life.
Okay.
It's like people drive around with their Teslas that only supercharge.
Mhm.
Those batteries are not going to last 10 years. So,
Yeah.
that's just the nature of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's better just slow charge if you can take the time. It's still testing, that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, it could tell us the SSD is bad, but not necessarily. your phone working here, all right?
Mm.
Cell service is questionable.
It's better than at my mom's house, so
Cool.
this is great.
Sweet. Yeah, well, it's starting to warm up. It's a hot running machine. Okay. All tests passed.
No.
No. Well, that's. What do you mean? Do I really want to get out? And then when I say no, are you sure? Yes. Okay, let's see what happens. It's interesting. It only crashes. Alert, yeah, you're undersized. Let's go F2. Let's see if it even sees your SSD. Like maybe it just totally failed and disappeared. No, it sees it in NVMe. Let's see. Oh, the date is it? And the date is actually incorrect.
Okay.
But that shouldn't. It's only,
How incorrect?
Yeah, 2021.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like sometimes I'll go back to 99. That's when they should-
No, not that again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's do 22. Yeah, what is today? What is the month? It's September?
October 4th.
October 10. 04. Got it. Theoretically, that should not have been enough to keep it from booting. Dell logo. Let me try F1. You know what? I don't have you know what I can try? Oh, you got USB-C on this thing. Let me see if I can at least get the bootloader. I'm just curious at this point. Let me see if I can get. Oh, it's booting! It came to life.
Okay, that's
So-
what it did earlier, and then I
Okay.
was using it and turned off.
Okay. Is this a touch? Yes. Okay, so type your password, Carly. I'm wondering if your charger isn't charging the battery. I don't know. Let's see if, okay. Okay, so it says it's fully charged. That's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Let's go to YouTube or something. Oh, that's interesting. So you're saying in 2 minutes or so, this thing could potentially crank out. Got it. WINNER11280. Okay, so let's just go to YouTube.com and watch it crash or not. All right, so let's go to World Science Festival because their videos are hours long.
Perfect.
I'm such a geek. All right, there we go. Psychedelics.
If you're going back to school, before you
Where's the
submit your
volume here?
essays, run it through Grammarly to complete checklist.
All right, so let's just sit here for 5 or 10 minutes and see if it crashes.
Okay.
Video, even though it's just video, it actually is going to work it out a bit, so it'll get it nice and warm.
Right.
Yeah. So, literal 2 minutes is the last time you got this thing to stay running?
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer, but not
Yeah.
too long. I was working on entering a password and then it.
Got it. Understood. Okay, so we'll just let this sit here. Right. wonder if there are any firmware updates available. Let's check your updates. Do you check your updates at all?
Not really.
That might be. Let's see if there's a Dell update. This thing qualifies for Windows 11, by the way.
Okay.
Windows optional updates. Oh, you got some firmware available. That's technically reliability software.
Okay.
Theoretically, it's going to take care of some glitches that even
Okay.
Dell knows about and apparently is willing to admit. So we can do those.
Cool.
No, I didn't mean to do the upgrade to 11. There we go. To 11 is optional for the next 2 years.
Okay.
Windows 10 is still security updatable for another 2 years or so. I kind of want to let it sit here before restarting.
I concur.
Because it already downloaded and halfway installed. Alright. Yeah, it's just a hot running machine. That's not going to tell me much. What kind of work do you do?
I'm a geographic information systems analyst.
Oh, okay. When you said that, I wasn't sure if that's what you said. I
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at. Cool. So you do
Well-
the maps or what?
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was using that map over in Bullhead City. I got land over there. I was trying to figure out where my land was.
Ah.
And it labels everything. It's like, oh wow, this is such a full-featured website because it details like the IPN number and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. You know, data plus maps.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, wow, I could check everything and then just almost crash the computer.
Yeah. I've been working for the past few months, but before that I was at like an environmental consulting firm. So
Yeah.
doing like vegetation and like habitat mapping and stuff.
Oh, sweet. Let's see if I can find out. Oh, this one. Yeah, there we go. This website. These are the websites you do?
So that's like the city
Yeah.
like GIS department does, but yeah,
Yeah.
they'll work with like the parcel data and then put in like the assessor's information
Right.
and all different kinds of stuff compiled into it. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So I use these websites to get data for
Got
the
it.
projects that I'm working on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. It's still running. The
Okay.
YouTube video is still playing.
It's good.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if your charger's failing and not
Hmm.
charging. Well, it says 100% though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not right.
fully charged. I kind of want to pull the power to see how long. Do you know if it'll go an hour or more without failing?
Don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's do those updates. See how reliable it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's just chugging. Not crashing. Okay, should we restart it? Let's see. It's just running.
I think so.
Okay, so now we're going to do the updates, which includes a BIOS update. We don't know if it's going to address your issue, but it might. And then if we get it to reboot, I'm gonna pull the power just to see if the battery starts to drain in 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Because it could be a battery issue,
Okay.
which would be a minor issue, because then
Correct.
it's just the cost of a battery.
Because, so if it was something with the motherboard, like would we have even be able to get here?
It's hard to say, because if it's overheating, that's weird. It keeps telling me, try to reboot, just reboot. That's because it's recognizing the wrong charger. Yeah, potentially. I mean, when we're dealing with overheating issues, it's an analog problem. There we go. Updating the firmware. Do not touch your computer.
Hands off.
Hands off. You never know exactly what issues these updates will address.
Yeah, hopefully I'm applying to a job
Right.
that's with the city, so I would be hopefully, working on
This
like
sort of thing?
updating this kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Yeah.
Right.
But the application's due on Monday, so.
Oh, wow. Wait, what, are you submitting a bunch of work to them? or-
No, it's like the whole application process, like
Oh.
because it's like with like local government, it's
Right.
like a very in-depth
They wanna make sure-
application.
they want to make sure that you have no criminal record or things. And
Yeah, and like that you can, just answer the questions and provide like full on like examples of work and stuff beforehand. So
Oh, right.
I need to be able to kind of
make sure that you don't need supervision.
yeah. Exactly. So
Chugging along.
that's good.
What's the other word? If everyone would just do their updates, sometimes that makes things more reliable. Like service bulletins or bug fixes or recalls for the car.
Right.
Yeah. I like how it's in red. Updating your firmware. Do not power down your system. So we'll pull the power. Let's see if it stays on for 5 minutes before his battery dies.
Yep.
Ah. Good. 98, 99. $99. 100. There we are. Now restart. Good. ME update successful. Main USB PD controller 2 is already up to date. Yeah, you expect a novice user to know what all that means. Come on. Main good. Okay. Go, go, go. Restart. Oh, now it's got one more. It's like a two or three part process.
Got it.
I'm watching a bar just progress. Good. Now it says a firmware update available. Done. Successful. We're gonna get. Okay, we'll try F1 to reboot. Yes. It's booting.
Cool.
So we're getting a reliable boot. Okay, good. You want to type your password? Touch screen. Touch screen working?
Not that I know.
It hasn't been?
I didn't know who was one.
Oh, yeah. These are supposed to be a touch screen. Okay, come on, hurry up. Good. Good. Okay, good. YouTube. Well, that's right. I wanted to see the battery perform. Let's do this. Drum roll. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if it stays running. Oh, I'm already on YouTube. Sorry. Settings. When we dream. Okay, let's see if this, theoretically a brand new battery would last like up to 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It would be relatively normal to only get like an hour and a half after 3 years. So apparently you're going to get about an hour and a half.
There it is.
All right. If it's not lying, because that's kind of an analog number. If it dies in 5 minutes, which is what I want to see,
Yeah.
then you got a bad battery.
Okay.
Or your charger's not charging properly.
Also,
Yes.
an easy
also,
fix that I'm okay
yeah,
with.
yeah, that's why I wanted to try mine, which potentially could be the reason we're up and running. Even though it's less powerful. Do we have any other updates pending? You weren't that out of date. See, there's our Windows 11 if you really want to. Can you order this thing without a touchscreen? I don't know. Most of them have touchscreens. Kaspersky. Oh, do we have that website up? We can see what a battery costs. Did I close it?
No, it's on the other tab.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Come on in.
All right.
Have we been on the phone already?
No.
What's going on?
My computer, my laptop stopped charging. I think
Okay.
there's something wrong with the port.
Well, let me
inside.
see physically if it.
It doesn't physically charge right now.
Right. Okay. It's an HP. That's. Yeah, it's physically broken. I don't with HP. I don't know if I get the right parts. That's the problem.
Okay.
So parts are few and far between for certain brands. Yeah, there's HP specifically. That's definitely from. How old is this thing?
I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years. I'm not sure.
Okay. So it'd probably be a whole motherboard. The whole motherboard would probably get replaced. It's not like everyone assumes you can just solder a little socket back on. It's a structural failure.
Okay.
Let's see here. You want to give me? Can you read that model number? That's tiny print. Oh, there it is. It's model 15. Here, yeah, take a picture and magnify it.
Sure.
And I'm going to go to Google and see if the parts are searchable. Over my finger. There you go. Good.
Okay.
So I'll go to Google. Okay. It's just chugging, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's got. Oh, we still have a couple more. You have a Canon printer?
At some point I've used one.
Oh,
I do not have
is
one.
it-
That would-
At some point it was hooked up to one.
Oh.
Got it. Okay, so this over here. All right. Google. I'm already there. Okay, so go ahead and give me the part number, the
Okay.
model number.
Okay. 15
15
dash
dash
BS
V as in Victor.
B as in boy
B as in boy.
S
S
013
013
DX.
DX. Okay. You could replace that whole machine for less than 200, apparently. Yeah, I'd charge $100 just to open up a laptop,
Right, so that's why I was see if it was like something as simple or if it was
Right.
the same.
and that's probably yeah. So basically, that whole motherboard would likely be
Right.
a fix.
Okay.
frankly, I'm not a huge fan of most of what HP does.
Sure.
If you're gonna get, I don't know what your budget is or what you're willing to spend,
Uh huh.
but if you're gonna get, Lenovo's probably my favorite brand.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
just get them at Best Buy or whatever. Like.
Yeah. Are you backed up?
No, I have to go back it up. That's probably the other problem.
Well, if it's a phone, so how much battery do you have left?
0. There's none. It's
Okay.
like it won't charge at all.
So how are you gonna? Do you have enough time to get your stuff off of there? Because I can help you with that.
Right. That's the problem. I
Do you want
think.
to bring me your new machine if you do want to go that route, and I can help you get stuff off?
Get stuff
there?
over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we get to that point.
Cool.
Sure.
So
Okay.
yeah, Best Buy is pretty much the only place locally that has anything.
Okay. So it's just better just to.
I would
Get a new
recommend-
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like taking people's money with hardware. It's just like
Yeah, I just thought it was something that might be simple, but if it's just like if it's like
yeah.
if it's a break off, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. Battery. Let's see here. Where were we? Oh, that's right. Okay. No, that's there's your CMOS battery. There you go. $135. Oh, let's see here. It's still going.
Okay.
I'm starting to think that either your charger's bad. or
And
your-
what's the battery at now?
The battery's at. It's lost about 9%. So it's failing kind of fast.
Yeah.
But I would kind of expect it after 3 or more years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after 5 years, if your battery still holds the charge, I'm shocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it could be that your charger's not working as reliably and your battery's not dying a normal death.
Mhm.
So
So new charger, new battery.
I'm thinking, yeah. I'm still waiting on some of these updates.
Okay.
And I want reliability now that we know we have predictable behavior. This worked this morning for only 2 minutes.
Yeah.
When's the last time you actually used it without issue?
Good question.
It's been a while, so it's sat around for a while.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is you were trying to charge it and it was like not charging for a very long time and staying at like 0 to 1%.
Mhm.
And then maybe it came loose at 1 or 2%.
Yeah.
And then failed on you this morning? Does that sound like it could have happened that way?
This morning it was firmly plugged in.
Got it. All right.
So, I don't know.
Right.
But no, the past 5 months it has been used sporadically.
Right. Got it. Well, this is the longest it's run today then.
Which I was proud of, but now I'm pissed at.
That's right. God darn it, you got it to work. Oh, that's right. Oh, well, let's let it die a little bit because I want to see if your charger says that it's charging.
Mhm.
Oh, so now it says it's jumped up to 2 hours and 29 minutes at 90%.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it'll tell you how long it takes to fully charge it. But that was how much battery supposedly we have left.
Right.
Is this your only computer?
Yeah.
Got it. See, do you have any other updates pending here? Your browser was out of date too. Updating Chrome. Browsers get updates every 6 weeks.
That's probably why I started ignoring the update request.
Do the updates. That'll help with your reliability.
Okay.
Okay, relaunch. Where's that desert?
That's where was that? I think that's just Joshua Tree
Cool, I got friends up there.
or Anza.
Answer Borrego.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's restart. Let's see now that that's not plugged in if we get any error messages. Then we'll plug your charger in, see how it behaves. I guess it's not touching. Not crashing while it's doing an update. That's
When I was
good.
thinking of like, okay, battery, don't now be the time to decide to
Right.
fully die.
Well, I wanted to make sure it had somewhat of a full battery.
Yeah.
Drum roll. Knock on wood.
Mm-hmm. All that.
Yeah, all that. The fans spinning. Yes, they are. And you got the optical sensors. You should be able to open it up with your face. Have you tried that?
I have not.
That's
I've
what
mainly
that's
just been yelling that the fact that the camera is on the keyboard
Oh.
is the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
Because if I'm on a video call and I start to type something, I'm just attacking them with my fingers.
Yeah. Oh, one of those is the camera, the other one's the sensor. That's
Okay.
right. Yeah, that is right. I think that's an attempt to make it look like you're looking into the screen.
Oh. I mean, it's fine if I got an external keyboard, but
Yeah, but yeah, obviously your fingers are you're about to
Don't
poke
always
your.
have that.
Yeah. Good. So it did give us an error message.
lovely.
Okay. Log in. Okay. Let's take your charger and see if it charges. It does. Available plugged in. No, it doesn't say it's charging.
Oh, interesting.
It just says it's plugged in. It should say charging.
Yeah. So.
I'm thinking maybe you're. Yeah.
Does that, and it says the same thing no matter what?
Let's see. A lot of people think because it lights up it must be working. Let's try the other one. So yeah, I think, yeah, so it's not, I don't think it's charging. Oh, shoot, did I just bump? Did I just turn it off?
They have. Oh, no.
Log in again.
You're good.
Good. Oh, I thought I accidentally hit the button. Well, it should say charging.
Okay.
I think so. So let's try mine again.
Yeah.
See if it says it's charging.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, that could still be a bad battery. So until we. So the battery's not taking a charge. Slow charger. Oh wait. Hold on. Plugged in. I'm pretty sure it should say that it's charging. Now I'm trying to remember. Plugged.
Well, if it recognizes it as a slow charger,
Yeah, that's what I'm
doesn't
thinking.
that mean it's charging?
Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, exactly. Let me see if I can find my bigger charger. That's a fast charger. My supercharger. Let's see if, yeah, here we are. The bigger brick.
Okay.
Heck. think we've narrowed it down to the battery or the charger.
Good.
This is a big old. Okay, what does it say when? I could have sworn. Yeah, well, let's just see if it charges. We'll wait and see if it gets up to 87. So we should probably do that with yours. We'll try it on mine. Oh yeah, look at that. So when it charges, look, the battery icon does that. You see that?
I saw it earlier.
Yeah, that's where it
It's
keeps
not
it.
when you told me to look at it.
Right. It,
But yeah, the progression.
yeah.
Yeah.
$18 because it's a big honking charger. So I think, let's go back to here. Let's see if your charger. Let's wait for it to get to 87.
Oh yeah, it's going.
Is
or at
it?
least the
Oh.
battery, like, right? That's what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
well, okay, so it says 86. Let's see if it says 87. Yeah. That should only take 2 minutes. So now I'm wondering. You know what? Well, if it is charging, it's normal for these to get warm. So if this one's warm,
Mm-hmm.
if it's not charging, it'll stay cold, like ambient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course, that takes at least 5 minutes or so to warm up. 17 minutes? What's the percentage? Oh, it is charging.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. We don't know what fixed with the BIOS update.
Right, that's true.
Right. That could have
But I'm
fixed
still
it.
wondering, like, how did we even get there? But I guess maybe it was, I don't know.
Yeah, your battery is in an unknown state. We don't know yet. It's all analog settings here. There's not really much here. I hate it when I get things going and I can't articulate what I did that got it going. There's your biggest battery culprit, Chrome. Still says 87.
So, if it is something with the battery,
Yeah.
how did it already get to 87%?
I'm still trying to figure out whether it's your charger or the battery.
Okay.
Or technically, see, it just went up to 88. I'm wondering if potentially the controller, the circuit board, part of your motherboard. Well, let's just these intermittent issues. Gee, I wonder. Let's see, Dell XPS BIOS update. Yeah, so it's at 88. It's funny how you get frustrated when it gets working. You're supposed to be frustrated when you can't get it to work. You were using it while it was plugged in this morning?
Mm-hmm.
89. Do you have anything you can do for 5 or 10 minutes without it being plugged in? Just try to use it?
Yeah,
Cool.
I can do what I was trying to do this morning.
Alright. Cool. I want to see how if it crashes prematurely. Sit, you can sit.
No, it's okay. It's good to stand.
Yeah, I like to work standing up too. Political tax go away. Stop. don't suppose you remember which charge port you were using.
This one.
I'm wondering if the port maybe just has some dirt in it.
Also don't even finish it.
Oh, it still says 87%?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much as high as it got charged. Look at that. That's so weird. Maybe your charger's going out like intermittently?
Maybe I've been using it to charge my phone for a few months, and that's really it.
Yeah, well, so what did we do? We did a BIOS update, we did some Windows updates, we tried a different charger. Maybe the battery just needed a kickstart. We don't know what that update actually addresses.
Okay.
So
I just cross my fingers and hope every time I start my computer.
make sure you're backed up. I
Okay.
mean, as long as you're backed up, really. God, I hate it when that happens. Stuff just starts working.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I'm able to articulate what I did to make something work
Mm-hmm.
or reliable, become more reliable. Yeah. It's actually never, well, it's probably not running hot now because the cover's now on it.
Mm.
You need to save this?
No, it's okay. It's probably I'm gonna have to like look at a bunch of stuff later, so I'll probably.
Oh,
just
it's asking for stuff you don't have right now.
Correct.
Got
so
it.
it's fine.
I mean, other than using it, it's just working. Let's just restart again. Let's see here. You're not going to go to 11, are you?
No, not yet. I need to make sure it will fly with my software.
All right. Yeah. I think you're totally up to date.
Okay.
Minus 11. At least this thing goes to 11.
Yeah.
And you have one little update to do. Why is it when people bring stuff to me, sometimes it just works?
It's like when you have an appointment for the doctor when you feel bad and you feel
Yeah.
bad.
Uh-huh. See, you've only lost 1% too, and you've been using it for 5 minutes at
Yeah.
least. Oh, did you do that? Did you drag that down?
I did not.
Where it says battery for battery saver?
I did not do that.
That's interesting. Every time I check for battery, for updates, there's one little update available. Well, you can always come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't have to, but.
Yeah, no offense taken. I hear that. Hi, Chris. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for the help. I hope I don't see you for a year.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much it. free to hang out another few minutes if you want. Weird.
So, do I need to buy anything new?
I don't think so right now. I mean, I think we have to make it so that it's not functional. I'm wondering about the reliability of that.
Okay.
Keep an eye on it when it charges. See if you have intermittent reliability.
Mhm.
See if there's any dirt in there. Nothing coming out. Nothing. That's all I could suggest.
Okay.
When it does charge, it would be normal for this to get kind of warm to the touch.
Mhm.
I mean, not even as warm as the whole computer.
Right.
That runs hot. This should get slightly warm when it charges. So if it stays cold, then it might not be charging, but you're going to see a result. So
Correct.
how weird. Yeah, I'm thinking best case scenario, it's a $40 charger.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Then I'll spring for a new one.
yeah, it'd probably be worth keeping one in the car anyway if you're running around.
Yeah.
Why don't you stick around for that one more update every
Okay.
time I check? Oh, I can't put the cover on. Yeah, it doesn't run as hot when you get the cover off. You took a picture of the numbers so you know your service tag, right?
Yeah. And the mystery number is a T, right?
Yes. These companies. All right. Oh, your screensaver. That was your screensaver.
Oh, yeah. I have it set up really fast.
Yeah. I wonder why it went black for a second. Back. Ah. Got my personal stuff taken care of. Don't think I have anything else to do today. Nice.
I'm glad you were able to look at this today.
Yeah. No, I had to move my motor on my, the guy that was going to take it for the storage wasn't answering my call. I'm thinking my mechanic needs it out of there.
Oh.
It's a 30-foot motorhome. I can't just leave it on the street.
No.
He finally called me back. Come bring it over.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Not ghosted you.
No, it wasn't that. Yeah, it's just like, dude, I can't put this giant thing on the street. All sorts of problems with the mechanic could tear up a lot of it. So. What's there? I don't know. It's almost like the battery just needed a kick in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Now it says theoretically you can get up to 4 hours.
I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah, I don't either. That's like new battery performance. You just have to let me know. Or if I don't hear from you, I'll assume it's good.
Correct.
Do 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 do. I'm just waiting for it to do its one update, and then I'll shut it down.
Okay.
I'm thinking that BIOS update might have had something to do with it.
I will accept that as a solution.
Let's see. Do you work from home mostly through this thing?
No, that's my just like personal computer.
Oh.
That when I was working, I had a work computer, so this was
Right.
just for like classes and personal stuff.
Got it. Stuck at 20%. That's the other advantage of doing these updates. You can kind of see if it's functional. Come on. It's been stuck at 20% for 2 minutes now. Let's try to put this thing together. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Is that your phone?
Yeah.
My phone doesn't make that noise. Yeah, you had that screensaver for 2 or 3 minutes. There we go. Righty. The longer this is able to go without being charged, the more likely it is the charger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those internet fixes. How long have you been here? About an hour?
Yeah, a little over there.
piece. Still doing that update. Still here, just we're waiting on that. Just if you want to get something done.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, Brian. I forgot I was on the air. Yes, I did, Brian. I'm live on YouTube. Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, I'm sorry. Are you still there, Brian? We were doing some web surfing. Yes, it's finished. He picked up his computer an hour ago. All right. Yeah, I usually film the work I do here. Let's see here. Sorry, I didn't realize you were there. Anyway, I'm going to go off the air now. Don't know if you're still here.